Okay, so I'm going to talk about the role of being a treasurer and how GameBeast helps run that for your club. Whether you're a one-man do-it-all or a two-person do-it-all, or you have a whole staff, someone has to do the treasurer function in your club. This is the back end, so there's 2 pages. This is the club administrative page, not a particular team page. So if you're a treasurer or doing the treasurer role, you're really going to be looking at your billing tab and your reports tab. What this allows, let's click on the billing tab, is when you set up your season, so if it's winter season, 2020 or whatnot, you set up your payment schedule. So you set up as many due dates as you want. So it could be your tuition is $13.50. You can spread that over 4 payments, 5 payments, or 2 payments, or 1 payment if you'd like. You set this up at the beginning, and you can differentiate by divisions. So in this case, elementary school pays a different amount. You see here $400, then middle school, then high school girls, then high school. Once this is set up, that will be reflected in registration for how much people will pay and when they will pay it. As the registrar, or as the treasurer, I should say, as you come down here, this shows you every single person in your club that has joined up for any of the teams. So it's lined up here by the child's name. It has the parent's name next to it, shows their total tuition and the amount that they've paid. So in this case, George Affman has paid $500 of the total tuition. They've made their registration payment, their August 1st payment. They still owe September and October. So this gives a history of everyone. If you wanted to see a better history of this, if you got on the phone with George, you could click on the manual payment button. This shows you their history. So here's a payment history, which you will be able to see as a treasurer, and the person or the player or the parent will be able to see on their team page the exact same payment history, and this can show you exactly what happened. They got a tuition credit and they paid cash. So that shows you exactly where they're at. Of course, in this page, as the treasurer, you can select if someone drops off cash or a check. You're giving a tuition credit. You put the amount in, and you decide to apply that to a particular date. So in this case, let's just say their September 1st payment of $400. They came in, they paid the $400, and they paid you by a check. You hit capture payment for September 1st. Now you'll see that September 1st payment has been made here, and you'll see in their manual payment button that their history has been changed to reflect that. Most of the payments should be done through online payment, so this will appear as an ACH or credit card payment, which should be 90+%, 95% of your payments, but you do have these options nonetheless, and you do have the history to show it. So let's go back. So what you'll have here now as a treasurer, the other things that are very, very useful is you might want to say, well, who owes me money? Who's past due? And instead of trying to put together some giant Excel sheet, you're going to see that George and Susan are going to disappear. Yep, so they're gone, and it's only people that are past due. So anybody that hasn't made their registration payment, anybody that hasn't made their August 1st payment, they're going to show up in this column. So now you immediately know everyone that is past due. What's really nice about this is you can select them all, and you can send them an email. And now the email will put your club in here. It'll say it's a past due reminder, and it'll say, dear so-and-so. It goes to each person. You have a past due payment. Please log into your account. You hit send, and now you've sent a past due notice to all 53 people that are past due. So very quick, very simple, very big help for collections. It also has a function for upcoming payments. So when you select the upcoming payments, this is going to show everyone that owes October 1st now, I guess it is, forward. So everyone that owes this forward, they all appear here, and then you can send them an email to say you have an upcoming payment due. So it's the same sort of function as past due, but in this case it is for upcoming payments. That's the majority of your treasurer role, but when you are justifying your books, you need to see a report, a transaction report of what happened each month. So we have pre-selected reports in this program. These are all of them. The treasurer is going to be concerned about the transaction report. So the transaction report is going to show every single transaction that has happened in your club. In this case, it's a demo, so they're all manual payments, but most of these would be credit card payments and so forth. You can do it by the entire history. You can download the report, or you can just do it by month. So if you just want to say, well, who paid in August? Let's take a look at the month of August. August 31st, and then you hit submit. All types of payments, by the way, you can narrow it down to just manual payments or ACH. This will show you. Oops, I don't think I put that in search correctly. Sorry. Scratch that, Doug, when you're in the video. I gotta hit search. I don't think I did that. Submit, I mean. Okay, so you hit submit, you put the dates in, and you hit submit. Then as you see, it just shows the August payments. So this is if you want to justify through your QuickBooks or whatever software program you're using, this will show you exactly who paid to justify that. And with a snap of a finger, 50, 60, 70% of your treasurer duties are done. All you have to do is just justify your bank accounts through your QuickBooks software program, and you're done.